Hi guys and welcome back to the French Cooking Academy. Today we're looking at making a simple classic French apple tart. Okay, this is very important. It is part of our culinary program. We've learned before how to make a shortcrust pastry, the sweet version. But today, from our book, it is said that we need to learn how to make a apple tart from the Normandy region because it is one of the most simple but most delicious there is. So let's jump in and see how we make it. Alright guys, welcome again. So I'd like to remind anyone or any new viewers that these videos are following an actual French culinary school book. So all of the things you see here, all the techniques, the recipes is as real as it gets. These are the official French ways on how to make things, and these are the techniques you will find in every single schools. So I'm not inventing anything, I'm just following real life instructions. So let's get started. For our apple tart today, the very first step from our book, it says take your apples, I've got more than that, 5 apples, and you need to peel them first. And once they're peeled, you see they start to get a little bit brown, so you take a lemon, and you apply some lemon on your apple, some acidity, to avoid your apple from getting all black. And it goes very, very quick. You see, I just peeled that one to win sometimes. Okay, so that's done. After that, you need to remove the core. You need to use one of these tools. This is an core remover. As you can see, you can buy it in any shop. It's very tough to get it straight because you see, there's one end here. So I usually start from here because you got that guideline here. So you insert your tool, a little bit like that. Try to aim straight and see where the end bit is. And you kind of press down, but it's not an exact science. This is what you get. Okay, so when this is off there, it can be a bit of a difficult task to remove, so you can break it down and just get rid of it. Alright, so now we're gonna lay down our dough. So this is the short crust pastry I've made previously from this other video. So you take it out of the plastic and you can put it on your bench top. Always have a bit of flour near you at hand. So you put it on your bench top, so don't put too much. And we're gonna try to basically lay this down. So I've got my pastry roller. I've taken the pastry out of the fridge 15 to 20 minutes before. Okay, so I'm not an expert at this, but what I want to say is that when we're making a tart, it's something that is round in shape, okay? And the reflex that everybody's got is it's round, I'm gonna try to make a round shape. Well, let me tell you, this is absolutely wrong. In a kitchen or even a bakery, you do not make circles. You actually work with square shapes because it's easy, you see? So what you do, you lay down your dough only in 2 sides and try to keep a squarish shape. And in that square, basically your dough or your circle is gonna fit. Okay, so you do this until you reach a size where a circle in here of approximately 20 to 22 centimeter in diameter can fit. Alright, when you got your kind of square, like I said, I'm not an expert, in order to lay out the dough on your form, on your shape, what you do, you take your roller, take one edge, and you roll around your dough around the roller like that. Like this, we're going to be able to take the roller and lay it back on our cake form. Alright, let's do this. So first you take a bit of butter, you make sure you butter the whole bottom of your dish, okay, and immediately you take your roll, take the edge, make sure it kind of bends on the side, and you kind of very quickly roll it off. Okay, so you make sure it's inside, and then we're gonna go and cut the side off. So you make sure you leave some excess dough on the sides. Okay, done. When you've prettied up a little bit, as you can see, it's not perfect, but it will do. You take a fork, very important, and you're gonna make little holes everywhere. And it's gonna help to cook the bottom of your dish. Alright, so now that we have done, we're gonna make our mix that we're gonna pour on top of our apple tart. So you take 2 full eggs and 1 egg yolk, 30 centiliters, 300 mils of cream, again good quality, 50 grams of sugar, and I'm gonna throw in a few drops of vanilla extract that I've got here. Not too much, you have to stay reasonable. Okay, then take a whisk and you simply break the eggs and you make sure everything is nicely blended together. When everything is mixed together like that, you can stop and you can reserve this for at least 10 minutes in the fridge while we're gonna lay down our apples. Okay, so now let's cut the apples. Now I'm no expert at this as well, but on the book it says the basic way: you take your apple to lay down, you cut it in half. Okay. And from here you can basically make some quarters. So you can make just divide it in 8, from what they say, for the most simple, friendly version of cutting apples. If you don't know how to make it, because I'm also very bad at cutting apple for an apple tart. So basically this is what you get. You get little quarters like this that you're going to be able to use on your tart. So we go through each apple, cut them all, and then we're going to put them on the tart. Alright, so I took a bit of a head start because it's always long-winded, but basically I'm not an expert at this. You're surely way better than me at laying down apples. What I do, I just take the quarter and I kind of stuck it around the end here and on the flat side. I'm not trying to put them like that on top. I start with a very simple way, so I take them like this. And so basically you go around your dish and then you continue with the inside. So when it's all done, we're gonna pour our mix over. So I'm taking my mix here and you gently pour it over. Once you're done, you can put your tart in the oven. Alright, I've just taken out the apple tart out of the oven after 35 minutes and this is what you get. Look at this nice, lovely color. I've also made an extra little tartlet to show you how it looks like for an individual portion. I've made that one using actually the leftover. It's great for kids actually. Now I'm gonna pretty this up and show you the end result. And that's how it can look if you want to serve a French apple tart. So remember, this is the Normandy style apple tart with our little individual tartlets. So I've just put some icing sugar on top to make it look pretty. But that's it for the day. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you're gonna try to make that delicious apple tart because it's really worth making. Alright, if you want to comment, please do. If you want to subscribe, do it now as well. I always try to respond to every comment and I'd like to welcome you again to the French Cooking Academy if you want to join us. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.